What if I lower it? I can lower it for you. No, I'll lower it. Here.
Here. Get out of the car and leave it there.
It's lower.
Put it back.
It's lowered.
Put it back.
Why should I?
Because that's where it was when you were stopped.
I lowered it.
That's where it was when you were stopped.
Investigation. Come away from
Put it back.
Oh, no, he wants you to put it back?
Put it back where it was.
Okay, so you're telling me to put it back?
Yes,
I can drive it at any height.
Put it back where it was.
You're trying to pin me for something.
Inspecting your vehicle.
It's kind of obvious, though.
I'm inspecting your vehicle where it was when you were stopped. Put it back.
I'll put it back, but it's all on camera anyways. There.
Good, perfect. I'll stand over there like he said.
I'm not interfering. Well, he's measuring my height. I can lower it.
You changed it from its original height.
But it's kind of obvious, officer. They're trying to get me for something. Like they're trying.
Well,
there's no reason.
You're driving it.
I've been driving it for years. I never had a problem.
Because nobody's caught you.
No, I got caught many times and I fought them all. I shot the lawyers.
How'd that happen?
They're all ridiculous stuff. Just harassment.
No, how did that turn out for you?
Good. I fought them all. I did them
Won every single ticket?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, there was a headlight one. My headlights were green. We peeled it off. So what are you measuring here now?
We'll let you know here.
So how about those lifted trucks? With the big mud tires sticking out and everything. Like really, what's the... There's hundreds of them driving around.
You only can't catch so many of them, right?
Well, then what's the reason? Is just cash crop or just getting money? Is that what it is?
No, it's against
just collecting money.
Well,
then
Alberta sets vehicle regulations up, and if you can't follow them, you
of course I know, but the thing is, okay, then there's so many vehicles driving around, lifted trucks, everything, right?
There's only so many.
This car rolls nice and easy. There's no problem. I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't violating anything.
Trying to explain, just because there's so many doesn't mean it's legal. It's like guys, it's like drinking and driving.
But I mean, at the same time, you're pinpointing.
You're adding to our problems though now, right?
No, I'm asking questions. That's adding to your problems?
Actually, that's more for us to do now.
No,
now we can't get the trucks because we're busy dealing with you.
Oh, I'm the only person. No. I'm the only guy in the whole city.
But you're adding to the problem.
I'm adding to the problem?
Yeah.
I don't see there's no problem with my vehicle. It's been driving for many years on the road, right?
Then you need to read the Traffic Safety Act a little closer.
Oh, I do.
See what the problems are.
I do, but there's no relevant issues in my vehicle as far as I know.
Relevant issues will be issued out to you.
Okay, well, whatever it is, we'll take it to court, I guess, right? So no one's arguing and fighting.
Yeah, absolutely.
It just the way I got pulled over and how they dealt with me wasn't as normal procedure. I've never ever dealt with that before.
How many times have you been pulled over?
I've been pulled over because of my vehicle. It stands out. It's harassment.
How many times have you been pulled over?
A few times.
Our standard procedure?
Yeah, a few times.
Trained as a police officer?
No, but I'm leaving the intersection. He didn't pull me over. He stopped in the middle of the road and said, "Go." It's his way. He stopped in the middle of the road. Okay. So what? You're
allowed to.
What was the reason though? He never gave me a reason right away. There was no reason. He noticed a nice car. He wanted to harass me.
Check your insurance registration and that you're a licensed driver.
Give me a reason.
Those are 3 right there.
Oh, right there? No, you have to have a reason to pull me over though.
Check your license, make sure you're a licensed driver.
Okay.
Make sure the vehicle's registered and insured.
You think I would be driving around a vehicle like this, brighter than ever? Yeah, well, he didn't pull me over.
Just like 99% of the other people I deal with, I don't
know.
No,
you never seen how he pulled me over. So
no, I didn't.
Yeah, he didn't even pull me over. He stopped in the middle of the road.
A police officer can pull any vehicle over at any point to check for those 3 things, plus driver sobriety.
But there is a reason why he has to pull me over.
That is the reason.
Yeah, but he noticed my car and stopped in the middle of the road. Why? It's because the car stands out.
To pull you in here so it's a safer place than out on the road.
No,
Would you rather have vehicles driving around?
No, he stopped on the road. I was in the parking lot, turning left. Okay?
And he
it's his way.
To come back in here?
No, he didn't.
Well, I don't know what
he stopped in the middle of the road as I was turning left, officer.
Yeah?
I was waiting.
So how did you get here?
He told me to back up. He jumped out of his truck in the middle of the road. He told me, back your car up. Okay. I'm like, what's the reason, officer?
What did he say?
He didn't say anything. He goes, back it up.
Well, then you have to ask him.
Okay.
I've given you 4 valid reasons why he can stop you on any road.
I understand that, but his procedure of doing it, he jumped out of the vehicle as
How would you like him to do it?
Usually you get pulled over, you read the license. If the license everything is legitimate, then there's no reason.
It's registered. That's all it tells
Okay, that's the main thing. But why he pulled me over for The fact the vehicle stands out, right? It catches your eye.
I don't know. I
of
wasn't
course,
there.
that's the only reason why.
But 4 legitimate reasons are for registration, insurance, driver sobriety, and
That's
driver
a
license.
given. Okay, that's a
Then
given.
you can't argue it because that's all he needs to say.
He never pulled me over though.
How do you know?
He never even looked at my license. Does
he have your license
now? It
now?
was his way. Yes.
Does he have your insurance now?
Yes.
Does he have your registration?
Exactly. Yeah.
Then
yes.
he's checked all 3 of those. He has a valid reason for stopping you.
Okay. Well, then why don't you?
have no argument on it.
Then why wouldn't you let me go then?
Because now he's examining your vehicle for Alberta Traffic Safety Act.
Oh, so that should have been the original reason, right?
It doesn't have to
He
be.
didn't even point out anything. If
It
it was,
doesn't have to be.
as far as I know, it has to be a reason, right?
Well,
so
that's as far as you know.
the
And
way.
I'll leave it at that.
Okay, do you think it's the way he pulled me over, stopping in the middle of the road, as I was in his way? Okay, I had my signal to turn left. I was right there. He stopped.
Seen us do a speed enforcement site where we run out into traffic and pull people in.
Okay, but that is
Crazy dangerous.
I have never seen anything like that before.
Just because you haven't seen it means we can't do it.
The fact that my vehicle stands out was the reason why I'm being
Maybe that's
targeted.
your reasoning for it. You'll have to ask him for his reason.
Very obvious, though. I'm just telling you, it has nothing to do with you. It's nothing to do with you. You never dealt with this.
No,
It's the fact that he's doing it. I'm just asking you, as an officer, if that is a normal procedure, because I never heard of it.
There is nothing normal in our job whatsoever.
Oh, I mean, I kind of see that clearly, and
Right?
the fact
Every
that
day is very, very different.
yeah,
from
but the
last.
fact that he's yelling at me to lift my vehicle back up,
because you interfered with his investigation.
That
by
I've
changing the vehicle.
I've never heard of that either. That's something new I've heard of.
Well,
I can change the vehicle height any time I want, though.
not while he's inspecting it.
There's no inspection. He never told.
inspecting it right
He
now.
never told me he's doing an inspection. He never pulled me
And
over
then
for
when
the
you put it
reason of
down, he
inspection.
reaffirmed what he's doing and told you to put it
Okay,
back to
so
where it
I
was.
mean, he's trying very hard to pinpoint me at every little thing on my vehicle. Okay, because
So
he
maybe
clearly
don't
said
drive this vehicle
he
last
clearly
time.
said on camera that he knows of me and my vehicle and tickets.
Sure.
So this is a harassment issue.
No, it's not.
It's very clear.
He keeps dealing with the same problem over and over again.
That's
You've
not-
decided not
No.
to change.
I did change. Whatever I had to change, I changed.
I will let you point at your own vehicle and say
The
"Has it
vehicle's
been changed?"
the vehicle has been driving for many years. There was no problems. It's only certain officers that know the vehicle that have targeted me.
And
I actually had
know the
police.
regulations that can
Yes,
be enforced.
there's
upon
police officers that pulled me over to look at the vehicle and then admired the vehicle. They had no problems
Maybe
with it.
they had no knowledge of what this officer knows.
Oh, so there's now every officer should know the traffic safety and
Not
all this.
intimately.
Most, yeah, that's how it should be.
Okay,
I mean,
what
if
do you do for a living, sir? You do detailing on cars.
no, I do custom wheels. I sell wheels and tires. Yeah,
Sell wheels and tires.
yes, that's what I do.
So
Yeah.
that's all you deal with all day long.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Step into our boots. We deal with everything all day long. We
Okay.
deal with traffic accidents. We deal with collisions. We deal
Exactly. So that
with
means
people trying to kill each other. We deal
I
with
understand
criminal
that,
code.
but
Have
at
you
the
seen
same
criminal
time,
code?
yeah, yes,
It's very thick.
yes.
There's no way you can memorize.
Have
that.
I
Have you seen the Traffic Safety Act?
Yes,
It's very thick as well. Have you been?
I've looked
reading
through it many times. There's a
and
lot
have
of
you
things.
memorized it all?
Not all of it, but there's some
It's
main
not
stuff I
reasonable,
did.
is it?
Yeah. Okay. So at
So
this,
how can you expect me to memorize everything there as well?
okay, I'm not expecting you, but
You just said you did.
the reason, but if an officer seen my vehicle many times on the road and he hasn't pulled me over,
Maybe they
that
don't
means
have
there's
time
no
to deal
issue.
with you. Maybe
Oh.
there's something more important.
So
that they're
then
heading
it
to.
clearly indicates that he wants to pinpoint me
No.
specifically.
That's not it at all. Maybe he's got.
Why would he
He's
stop?
not en route to a call.
He stopped in the middle of the road, officer.
Absolutely.
That is
perfectly legal. For
Why
us to do.
don't you come around and pull me over regularly?
Where? In the middle of the road where it's not safe?
No, you
I'd
can
rather do
pull
it here in
over.
a parking lot where we're safe.
No. He stopped
yes.
in the middle of the road. I wasn't on the road.
Was his red and blue lights activated?
No.
I bet you they were.
No, they weren't.
If you have film,
I had it on
video of
film.
that,
He
perfect.
did
I'd
not.
love to see that.
I swear he didn't have the light.
I would love to see that.
I'll show it to you.
Because then that
honestly.
would be you driving with your cell phone.
No, I was stopped and he
You're in
he
operation
told me
of a
to
motor vehicle.
he
That's
told
using
me to
your cell
stop. He told me to stop.
phone. That's,
Okay, I stopped. I wasn't moving. I pulled out my camera to record.
with the vehicle running.
It was parked.
So
Okay.
the vehicle is running. You're on a road,
It was on not the main road. It was right
publicly
here.
accessed driveway.
Yeah, I was.
So you're operating your
Okay.
vehicle while using your cell phone.
I wasn't
There's
using my
another
cell
charge right
phone.
there.
I have it on my. I have it on the camera.
Okay.
I wasn't using it as I was driving.
Well, you're clearly in use of your vehicle.
He told
You're
me
on a
to
roadway.
stop. He told me to stop. So what
That's
am I
not-
gonna do?
That's not the time to pull out your phone and use it.
I have to record what's happening because it's very clear what's happening.
told you to pull over.
All this time you guys are spending on me. You could be spending it on something
Absolutely,
much more
I agree with
important.
you 100%.
This is a waste of time.
It
know what I
is.
mean?
You should stop driving this vehicle as such and drive a normal vehicle.
A normal car? There you go. That's a pure indication of you hate my vehicle,
No,
or
I don't hate
you
your
can't
vehicle.
stand it, or it bothers
It's
you.
clearly violating numerous.
It really
Alberta
bothers
Traffic
you.
Safety Acts.
It does bother you.
Cars that don't comply, absolutely.
Yeah, so
speeders, people
so-
that don't signal, people that
So a
U-turn,
custom vehicle.
everything annoys
I
me
didn't
that
do
people
anything wrong when I was driving the vehicle.
Do you think this meets the standards?
Yes, it does.
Okay, well then you
Yeah.
need to take that to court and argue with the judge.
Okay,
or a
I
lawyer
will.
with that.
That's no
I don't know
problem.
why we're standing here.
But you're the one just clearly said that get a normal vehicle.
Yeah.
What is normal to you?
something that complies with the Traffic Safety
Traffic
Act.
Safety Act? I've been driving it for many years. I had
That
no
doesn't
problem.
mean it's right.
Okay, there's many.
People speed every day doesn't mean that's legal.
Okay, so then why are they constantly harassing me? It's not going to change anything. If
Apparently
everyone
not.
still
So
drives,
you should be
if
used to having
everyone
these
if
encounters.
everyone drives a truck lifted, big tires or whatever it is, it's the same thing. They're everywhere, right? So
And they
you,
get tickets as well.
okay, so then you should take all these vehicles off the road completely.
I wish we could,
Yeah, but
but we
it's-
can't.
Okay,
That's not reasonable.
Yeah,
is it?
so-
we have to deal with people on a one-to-one basis, on a one-to-one situation, as we're doing now, and you're taking exception to that. Obviously.
what's the reason that you're here as well?
I brought them some paperwork and a tape measure.
Oh, okay, that's why. Also needed some backup. I understand.
No, they don't need backup. They needed paperwork. and
No,
a
I
tape
mean that's what I meant. Like they needed some equipment for
Yeah.
their full
measure for their
inspection.
investigation.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Is that bad?
No. It's just kind of funny that all this time is being wasted. It's been a while now.
How long?
It's a good at least 20 minutes, half hour. Close to that.
There you go. I
There's
accept
12
your
minutes on the
apology for
camera.
wasting our time, but
You know?
that is what it is, right?
Yeah. Very arrogant. Very arrogant.